Hello there, Monster here, and today we've got a surprise. What is that surprise, you may ask? Oh, I'm about to show you. Check him out. Minilogue XD. Look at him. This is my first, key analog synth. I've got an Analog 4 Mark II by Electron, and that's awesome, but I've never had one that's, very, knob per function before, and I'm pretty stoked about that. If you're like me and if you're a synth nerd, kind of looking at all that kind of stuff, you've been watching reviews, you've been checking out the NAMM videos. You know, Cuckoo went and doing all his thing, and was it Loopop or Oscillator? I think it's Loopop that went and did the whole patch, every demo patch on the machine, recorded that at NAMM. God bless you, sir. That is a thankless task sometimes. And one of the things that I noticed about it is I love the sounds, even the stock presets, which is kind of a rarity. I don't really like the presets in a lot of things, but Korg really enlisted some help on this one, and they sound great. So I thought to myself, can you make a track just with the stock sounds from the Korg Minilogue XD? This guy. Can we use those sounds? How usable are they? Can we make anything that I would ever put out for real? Let's find out. So when you first turn the machine on, the patch that comes up is Replicant. And if you've been around synthesizers for, I don't know, any length of time, you've run across Blade Runner references. And I'm pretty sure that is the strongest of Blade Runner references, because the pad is really lush and kind of shimmery goodness and all those things. And you just put your hands on it, you're like, oh wow, that's nice. So I'm gonna roll with it. It sounded good. It's literally the first patch. You turn it on, hey, it's Replicant. That's exactly what happens. So we got our pad sound. Let's find a couple of chords. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, let's work with that. Okay, next up, bass. I know one of the big gripes of synthesizer people is that when you roll up the filter, the low end goes away. That is kind of a thing that happens naturally with physics and sound and electronics. I'm not really that sure how it all works. It just happens. So what Korg did was hey, what if we just did a low end compressor and brought all those lows back up as you roll up the filter? And it works. It sounds really good. Here's a bass patch that I picked out. Check it out right here. Cool, so that's the bass sorted. Now, what else do we need? We need some kind of melodic line. Just kind of a medium range frequency kind of thing, because I think of arrangement in low, low mid, mid highs, or high mids, and then highs. And that's the terms that I like to think about it in an arrangement, so that's where everything sits in a mix. Now, the lead patch, the character star of the show. And I really like that the Minilogue will do odd sounds. I mean, it's full of all the stock, regular analog synth stuff you'd expect, the square wave and the pulse width. They all sound good. They're absolutely fine. I like that it's got this digital oscillator that you can do weirdness with, and you really can do some weirdness. So here's the lead patch that I picked. So I've fed all that into the Octatrack, and I made just a little arrangement of what that would sound like, and just do a quick little beat. So, final verdict. Was it a good buy? Yes. Very yes. It is a great little synthesizer. For all of you who have not yet got your hands on one, actually messed with it, twiddled the knobs, and got your hands on the keys, I'm here to tell you it's really good. And I am not really, I'm not afraid to say if something's garbage, frankly. It's not. I feel very justified when I paid for it, and it's gonna serve me for a long, long time. So, Stay tuned for more XD videos. I'm Monster, you're awesome, and we'll see you later. I'm not a good keyboard player yet.